Unpopular fishing opinion number 6. You don't need to set the hook every time like the bass owes you money. That bass don't owe you nothing. And frankly, a lot of the times, you don't need to set the hook that hard. Now, if you're fishing with a flimsy rod and you have to set the hook like that bass owes you money every single time with every single bait you use, you're using the wrong rods for the wrong baits. Now, everyone has their preferences. I like my rods a little stiffer, pause. But I will say that when you're fishing crankbaits, for instance, a lot of times when you're fishing crankbaits, depending on the crankbait and depending on how you're fishing it, you want a sweeping, slower hook set. You don't want to wham that sucker. No. That's not how you set the hook all the time. On jigs and topwater stuff, sure, set that hook like that bass owes you money. But most of the time, that's not how you set the hook. And Texas rigs, you can set the hook pretty hard, but I use some pretty big stiff rods and some small EWG hooks, in which case, if I set the hook as hard as I can, I'm gonna blow that mouth out on that bass. So you don't always set the hook, even with a Texas rig. Well, you do set the hook. You don't always set it like that bass owes you money. You know what I'm saying.